And new at 5, the Fed sending in the cavalry to help with COVID-stressed hospitals. South Baldwin Regional Medical Center, one of them. Alabama State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris making that announcement just this afternoon. Our investigative reporter Brendan Kirby is joining us live now with more on that part of the story. Brendan, this is good news, so talk about how it's going to work.
Yeah, well, Lenise, the healthcare workers are from the Department of Health and Human Resources, and they're arriving in Foley today. They'll work with the hospital to help take the load off of overworked staff. The team comes from the National Disaster Medical System. It consists of a doctor, 2 nurse practitioners or physician's assistants, 7 registered nurses, 1 licensed practical nurse, and 3 paramedics. Hospital spokeswoman Taylor Lewis telling Fox 10 News in a statement, quote, "The NDMS team will collaborate with local staff to provide short-term surge support to South Baldwin Regional Medical Center. NDMS support is designed to relieve the pressure on medical staff who work in the facility." Jamie Durham, who is overseeing part of the Alabama Department of Public Health's COVID response, says the team is committed to 2 weeks. After that, he says, the state will request an extension, possibly with replacement personnel. Durham says the state also expects to receive a 15-member paramedic strike team. He says the department assessed 8 hospitals for staffing needs.
Tried to identify those hospitals that were in the most critical need. So that's how we selected South Baldwin.
Hospitals all over the state are getting crunched by COVID patients and staffing shortages. For instance, he says the state has identified a need for almost 200 intensive care unit nurses. Durham says the health department has gotten preliminary approval for a second team.
We are waiting for it to source personnel, and when that team comes in, it will go to another location.
Mobile County Health Department epidemiologist Dr. Randy Murphy says hospitals in Mobile could use help too, but there's only so many federal resources to go around.
There have been multiple requests from hospitals, from emergency management agency, from governmental agency for federal assets or federal assistance in all different ways, shapes, and forms. But as you can imagine, those are pouring in from all over the United States.
And the hospital in Foley currently has 54 COVID positive patients, and all of the critical care beds are in use, but officials there say they will still treat patients who come in for emergencies. Reporting live, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.